Hey YouTube, here is my review for the Benchmade Mini Griptilian. So this is the one that I started off with first, and then eventually purchased the full size. So I'll explain why later, but this is the one I started off with, and it was a great knife. I like the color. It's the olive drab and then the black with the sheep's foot, and it's a 154 cm. You can see it at the base of the blade there, of course, with the axis lock, and that's one of the huge selling points of Benchmade is that axis lock, and many other things, right? The warranty, the quality, the steel, and especially anything from CPM. So yeah, this axis lock, I mean, even according to Benchmade, the blade will break before the lock does. The lock is a steel pin that's about 1/4 of an inch thick in diameter, and so to their destructive testing, this blade, or probably the hinges, I don't know what exactly broke, but this lock is a solid steel pin, stainless steel pin that will not break. Especially if you're putting enough force on there where the blade is going to break, something's pressing down, or you're cutting, or the other way around, into something, and that blade or that lock gives way and that blade rotates, I pretty much guarantee that at least one of your fingers is going to be missing, just with the quality of steel and the amount of pressure that you're applying there. So engineers, product development at Benchmade really focus on what is important: quality of steel, overall fit and finish, and safety features as the lock, right? Which is a unique design. I believe it's patented by Benchmade. So, but yeah, this one had the appeal. It was a nice lightweight size. Of course, the weight. Well, let's see. In ounces, it's 2.7 ounces. Yeah, I guess. And grams, let's see, 76 grams. So fairly lightweight. Of course, the plastic with the steel reinforced gives it that structural integrity. And even the plastic, honestly, is very high quality too. So yeah, keeps the weight down, but still has that rigid frame to it. And I believe I was trying to cut through a large diameter hydraulic hose one time with this knife. And usually when I'm doing tasks like that where there's a chance of I'm going to hit steel or staples and whatnot, I actually do opt to use this knife as opposed to, let's say, the other S30V, something that's a little bit harder to sharpen. And that's exactly why, is that this 154 cm is softer. And granted, the cost of the knife is about $40 cheaper versus the CPM version of this, the 154 cm is. It is a softer steel, but for what I use it for, it works out perfect, because this is the one that I'm going to put the dings and dents in, and it's very easy to get those out, as opposed to something like the CPM S30V. You put a ding in it. I haven't with this one, luckily, but it's a much harder steel, which makes it much harder to sharpen and get the dings and dents out. So, and this, yeah, I mean, a couple passes on your sharpener and you can get it almost a factory edge. So yeah, I remember saw it somewhere on YouTube where somebody said, you know, they're talking about in the context of, you know, bushcraft, that a big knife can do the job of a small knife, but a small knife can't do the job of a big knife. And it's somewhat true. And it's not really that much smaller, but if you want to see it in my hand. So the width of my hand right here is 3.5 inches. My finger length is just about 3 inches. And the Mini Griptilian still fits nicely. You get a full grip all the way down to your pinky. But you can see that definitely on the full-size Griptilian, it surpasses the width of my hand, and when you grip it, you still have about a 1/4 inch left at the bottom where it just kind of naturally holds and fits into your hand. So those are about the size differences right there. But yeah, so I mean, after that experience of trying to cut this large hose, while I was trying to cut this hose, I thought to myself, this would be easier with a larger knife. And I always kind of stayed away from more full-size knives such as this, because I thought it would be more cumbersome in my pocket and in the weight, but it's actually really not. Maybe I gotten used to it, but it's convenient having a slightly larger blade. So like I said in my earlier review, this blade, I mean, even on my running shorts that just has an elastic band, I will carry it on there. And you see a little bit of sag to it, but that's not enough to pull down your pants. So, but no, still have this one, still plan to keep it. And like I said, I do like the softer steel, makes it very easy to sharpen after you hit a rock or something and dings it. So still gets a lot of use. So hope you liked it. Like and subscribe on the video, and if you have any ideas or comments, please write in. All right, thanks. Bye.